And this is somebody we were very optimistic about, admittedly, during our season predictions. And I think a lot of Mets fans were, and rightly so, when you look at the season he had last year and spring training this year. When the Mets throw David Peterson out there, it's an automatic loss. There's no other way to say it. And it's not personal against David Peterson. I am at the point, Joe, where, because as fans of sports, you can become, of course, naturally frustrated or even borderline angry with players at times. I don't feel that way with David Peterson at all. I feel bad for him right now. And the Mets management of this situation, how is it that every single Mets fan knew before that national start that he has no confidence to be on a big league mound right now, but the Mets didn't? And I understand people will say, well, they don't really have a lot of options right now. This is a young player, a former first-round pick that has shown flashes of success. I think getting him back to where he was last year is much more important than we need a guy to go give us a couple innings right now. There are fine lines. There are tons of arms, and Mets fans know this because guess what? You've seen a lot of them pitch a lot of innings this year, like Steven Nagosic, right? And Yacobonis and all of these other guys. Joe, to me, that was more about mishandling a situation of a player than just David Peterson himself at this point. And that, to me, was wildly disappointing.
It's evident that David Peterson needs a mental and maybe even physical reset of sorts. His mechanics are obviously out of whack a little bit. The slider is a pitch that last year was a top 3 or 4 slider in the sport. This year, it's a bottom 4 pitch in the sport. And his fastball location has always kind of been inconsistent. It would come and go a bit, but he was able to offset that with the slider being a plus pitch. But now he's not locating the fastball, and the slider is a bad pitch. So I think he really does need to go to AAA Syracuse and spend an extended period of time there. If you need to call up a starter, call up Jose Butto. Don't call up David Peterson until he seems to right the ship. And I'm glad you brought up Peterson because, boy, do I have a stat for you guys. So this year, I mean, as of now, David Peterson, I believe, has the highest ERA in baseball amongst qualified pitchers, which is obviously quite bad. But here's the crazier stat. Against David Peterson this year, hitters have a 936 OPS. A 936 OPS. Shohei Ohtani has a 932 OPS. So David Peterson pitching is as if every batter is Shohei Ohtani. So that's not
better, by the way. 4 points
slightly better. Slightly better than Shohei Ohtani.
Maxed out Shohei Ohtani.